Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hail and kill, it's me, the Moogle Master.
What's up, Moogle Master? What's going on?
I just got back from bowling.
Well, we're glad to hear that. Was the Big Lebowski there?
Have you ever heard of furries?
Have we ever heard of what?
Furries.
Threes?
Furries.
Furries?
Furries. You mean like the people who dress up like stuffed animals?
Yes.
Yeah, what about them?
I was there. And I do consider myself a furry myself.
Really? You're a furry?
Yeah.
Do you cut a hole in your suit and get fucked?
No, I don't.
Do people
I don't do that.
Do people do that though?
No, it's really difficult to do.
Okay. Well, why do you do that? Why are you a furry?
I don't know. It's fun.
Well, what's the gratification for you personally, and what do you dress up as?
I actually don't have a suit because they're really expensive.
Well, how can you be a furry without a suit?
You don't have to. I mean, it's complicated.
Apparently it is, because I don't know enough about it. I thought you had to dress up and, be a character.
I do want to get a suit, though.
What is the end game of being a furry? Getting laid?
Oh.
No?
I guess if you're into that kind of thing.
Well, what? How do you
What
get
is
it?
your end game?
Well, how do you even get into being a furry? What attracts you to even participate in something like that?
Into the art.
Into the art.
There's an art to
Yeah,
it.
like what say?
There's an art to it.
Yeah, the people like paint and draw.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. I think we're jumping in the middle before we get to the beginning. Explain this, Moogle, so that I can understand it. You're sitting at home, and what? There's like a meeting of a bunch of people that are quote unquote furries. Is that how this works?
Yes.
And what? You all meet at a certain place, like a gym or a where do you meet at?
A hotel, yeah.
You meet at a hotel, okay.
Like a conference center.
Like a convention, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you go there, and then what happens?
They have like dances and stuff like that.
Do people show up in costume, or do they put their costumes on in the convention room?
No, they go up to their hotels to do that.
Okay, so they come in, and you're saying everybody's not in costume? Some people are not in costume?
Yes.
Okay, so once you get in there, because like you didn't have a costume, does that make the other people not give you as much attention as they would the rooster in the corner?
I guess.
So you would be shunned for not having a costume?
No, not necessarily.
So then okay, so now you're all in the room together, some in costume, some in not costume, and you said it's about art. So what is there? There's people drawing? There's people drawing. What are they drawing?
Just like their characters.
But you don't. So what would you draw?
Oh, I can't draw. I'm not a really good artist.
So what attracts you to being a furry or being a part of the convention? I mean, when you look at that and you go, I want to be a part of that, what attracts you to that?
I have no idea.
Well, how did you even discover it to begin with?
The internet.
And you thought, look at those people dressed up like stuffed animals. I want to be one of those.
Exactly.
Really? So if you could buy a costume, if I could pull out a checkbook and donate money to you to buy a costume, what would you buy?
Either a husky or a German shepherd.
So you want to be a dog?
Yeah.
So if you were in your husky costume, would you be on all fours or would you be standing?
I don't like that. Like.
Well, I don't know. How would I know? I'm trying to figure this all out.
And I just wanted to make one thing also before I
Okay.
go, because it's about India.
Yeah.
I can't stomach Indian food for some reason.
Well, it's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
It'll
Well,
make
I'd imagine the Indian women don't want to be fucked by a German Shepherd either.
Indian food will go through you like shit through a goose. Maybe you could dress like a goose and eat some Indian food.
This is fun. Oh, did I lose you?
No, we're here.
We're here.
All right. Can I make a request?
Okay, what do you want to
Sure.
hear, Moogle Master? You've enlightened my evening. You've lightened up the mood.
Do you have John the Fisherman by Primus?
I sure do.
Okay, I'd like to hear that.
Maybe I'll close the show with that. How's that?
That sounds great.
All
Was
right.
John dressed like a fish?
Kill guy.
Wow.
What is going on tonight?
That was the most interesting call I think we've ever had.
What the hell?
Furry.
Of all the things, we've had our first furry call in. It's been fucking 19 years to get one, but we got a furry called in.
Right.
What the hell?
He wants to be a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
I would think that given the season, that probably Easter Bunny would probably be the most popular furry out there, wouldn't you?
The part I don't get is why was my question about if he'd be on all fours or on two legs? Why was that out of line?
Well, I was thinking the exact same thing.
I'm like, I don't know. I know nothing about this furry stuff.
All I can think of is John Candy and Spaceballs.
How do they draw if their hands have these fucking covers on them?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm looking at all these pictures that people are now posting of furries fucking each other, and they all have fucking like gloves or
They're
something.
like
on.
mittens.
Yeah,
They're like fur mittens.
yeah. I mean, how would you do any art?
Well, maybe that's the charm of the art, is that they are skilled enough to where they can draw with their fur mittens on.
I guess.
So he got back from bowling, and now he's calling about furries.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Wonder if he was on. I wish we should put up a first time ever. I'm considering putting up a PayPal so that we could raise money for Moogle Master's costume.
Why? I don't think a PayPal. I think we should do a GoFundMe.
Well,
I want to be a furry.
I like this idea a lot.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great if we did a Kickstarter for the Moogle Master to become a furry?
Sure.
That would be good.
My life,
I like that idea a lot.
my life ambition is to be a furry.
How much does a furry costume cost?
I don't know. He says it's too expensive for him to buy, but I'm thinking it's probably got to be around $300, maybe.
I'm looking right now.
Look up German Shepherd furry costume.
Let's look it up.
See what you can get for that.
German Shepherd furry costume.
I'm thinking 300, 300, maybe 350.
Furry collection on eBay.
Yeah.
German Shepherd fursuit on Tumblr. See what this is going to cost us here. Oh, there.
How much?
I don't see a price. But here, look at this fucking page. I'll keep looking for a price, but just look at that page. and be like,
I'm looking
what,
right now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there you go.
All the different fucking poses. All right, how do you find a price on this fucking eBay?
I think Moogle Master would make a good Duke.
Oh, they are expensive.
How much?
To be a hyena is $999.
Almost a grand, huh?
Yeah. To be, we could get him. I might spring for that if he wants. I might get him a fox, realistic fox. Oh, that's the head.
Yeah, no, he wants to be a German Shepherd though.
How about an adult dinosaur? $74.95. Or a chicken hoodie. How about a monkey mascot adult costume, $60? He could be a monkey.
Oh, there's the German Shepherd right there.
Yeah, but there's no price on it.
Yeah.
I'm not finding a German Shepherd on the. I can't believe this is going on in the world. What the fuck?
It's escapism.
How about a neon husky fursuit?
Well, he did say, didn't he say German Shepherd or a husky?
Yeah, well, here's a neon husky for $500.
Yeah, I was thinking 350, but I'm a little low, I guess.
Yeah, we could hook him up with a husky fursuit.
Sure.
It's a canine full suit. How much is that? Let's see. Oh, $1,400.
Wow.
Jesus, he's right. We do need to run a Kickstarter for him. I would love to run a Kickstarter. Wow. All right.
Wow, that's the best.
All right, we're totally derailed now.
I know.
Holy shit!
Wow.
All right, Moogle Master.
Fursuits on eBay.
Surprised there's not more crime out there. People killing people to steal their furry suits.
Yeah.
At that kind of a price, that is fairly expensive. You gotta have high end. You gotta be a little higher end to be a furry. Who would have thought it? $1,400 is a lot.
Wow. Look at this. I'm going to send this to you. This is a real law dog right here.
Let me see. Through the Skype?
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's a real law dog.
It's Tank.
That's Deputy Dog.
What the hell?
German Shepherd fursuit.
That's just fucking not right.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that in the chat.
German Shepherd fursuit.
What the hell? I don't know, Moogle. I'm starting to think Moose Radio is better for you. For obvious reasons. Because he deals with animals.
Right.
Holy smokes.
I know. That's the first for the CMS. Oh, there we go. German Shepherd fursuit, $1,119.
Oh, well, shit. Let's get it.
Lifelike German Shepherd dog.
If I hadn't spent $5,000 today on a sign, I would definitely be buying him a suit.
Yeah, I'm going to send you this link.
All right, let's see.
This one is, let's see here. The German Shepherd mascot costume.
Did you send it?
I'm sending it right now.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, there it is. What options can we select here? Oh, just large, medium, or small. You can get additional features, though.
Yeah. You get parade feet or a Santa Claus or Santa suit.
Santa cooling vest.
Yeah.
Wow. Carrying case.
I think Moogle just wants just a suit though.
Yeah. Well, we can't afford all these accessories.
$1,119.
You know what? I want to know, chat room. If we put this up here, if we put up a Kickstarter to get Moogle Master a furry suit, will you guys chip in a couple bucks as long as he takes photos of it?
That is maybe he did get influenced by Wilfred.
Maybe. Dude, how great would it be if we get him the German Shepherd one?
Yeah.
But we stitch on a CMS shirt.
Right.
Gotta have a CMS shirt on this puppy.
I like that. I like the AOR rocks that lion chick on that tiger guy. You gotta roll back a little bit.
God. Oh yeah, hot. That's hot.
I can see why you got into the furries.
Could you legitimately have sex with a chick that was wearing a fucking dog head?
No, this goes back to that story we had a few weeks ago where the guy went and the girl was dressed like a ladybug.
Holy smokes. I just can't even imagine what the appeal is of this. I was trying to understand it. I wasn't even goofing on Moogle Master. I really was trying.
I wasn't either. I really wanted to know about it. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I'm stunned by this. This is a stunning turn of events here on the CMS.
Absolutely.
Furries. All right. Are we going to finish Indian Tales, or are we bagging that for a week?
No, we'll finish it up here.
All right.
Let's see here. Let's see here. At play here is the stereotype that men from the West are interested in women mainly for sexual gratification. Like, that doesn't go on everywhere, right?
Yeah, it even goes on in the furry community, apparently.
Right, apparently. By extension, the Indian women they are with must be promiscuous. Then there is patriarchy. Women who venture out of their nest to seek a mate must lack decency. And there's a drive towards conformity. The ugly head that raises itself out of the sight of anything that dares to deviate from the norm.
Sometimes this chat room makes me want to throw up.
What did they do? Oh, God. Well, unfortunately, that's what I had in mind when Moogle Master first mentioned his furry thing.
That's what I have to assume goes on, but seeing the fucking whatever with the white fucking fur jerking his dick is just not right.
Look at the two German shepherds that AOR Rocks put up there.
What the fuck? What in the hell?
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say.
Well, unfortunately, that's what came to my mind when that was brought up, though.
Well, I don't see any art going on in any of these pictures.
Well, it's art. It's art. It's art in action.
What? Jesus fucking Christ, AOR Rocks! What the fuck is that? Holy shit!
How do you find that stuff?
That's even more scary. You know, these guys must have this shit on their hard drive. I mean, goddamn. We fucking do 5 minutes about furries, and all of a sudden there's 900 pictures of furries fucking each other. What the hell?
I just like the pause.
Look at the one getting blown by the other one.
I see it.
Is there any real blowing going on there?
It's hard to see it.
Jesus God.
Oh, my God.
Jesus, this is way worse than the Indians. I'm just going to say it. This is way worse than the Indians. Unfucking believable.
Wow.
I'm horrified. I'm horrified. This is terrible.
There's just all kinds of fucked up shit going on in our world.
Dude, I don't want to be on this planet anymore. I'm ready to die. I'm ready to not be a part of this. Good fucking Lord. What the hell? And look at AOR Rocks. Gotta love Google. No, you don't. You really don't have to love Google. When I see these pictures, I don't love Google. I'm quite sure whoever Mr. Google is, this is not what he intended. This fucking guy had this concept in his life. You know what? I'm going to create this thing, and no matter what you think of, you'll be able to pull it up in a second. He sure wasn't thinking about German Shepherd fucking guys in costumes sucking each other's dick.
Wow.
I promise that.
Look at Vinnie Paul as a furry.
Oh, my God. Oh, this is fucking wrong. What the hell? Oh, all right. I say we give up on the Indian tales. We ain't beating this. And neither one of us is focused.
Oh,
Do you want to try it?
no. Nope. It's all lost.
It's gone now. We'll do Indian tales next week.
It's lost.
Holy shit.
Thanks, Moogle Master.
Yeah, you really dominated the last hour. God damn.
Furries.
What the hell? I don't know that at one point I had this thought. I was like, you know what? I could do the show. When I was on both commercial radio and the classic metal show, you remember that period of time? It was
absolutely.
2, 3, 4 years, whatever that was.
Sure.
And I was like, this will be good because I can get paid to do this one, but I can really say what I want on this one. And I was all for that freedom to say whatever I wanted and have whatever happen. And then once I got rid of the wife, all the censorship left and, it was total free-for-all, right?
Right.
I'm wishing right at this moment for both the wife to come back and the fucking FCC. Because I think we need some kind of boundaries here. I can't handle this. I'm in sensory overload from this shit. My mind is like, this is too fucked up even for you.
It is. It's messed up.
As fucked up as you are, it's even too fucked up for you. That's what my mind keeps telling me. Oh, God damn it, man. And AOR Rocks and Nathan from Kentucky, I hope you both get committed, you sick motherfuckers. God damn it. Fuck is wrong with you two? It's not that you guys are posting the pictures. It's the ease you have of finding it. You have it ingrained that where... anytime a fucking thought comes in that everybody else on the planet would think is sick as fuck, you fuckers are on it.
Yeah, I know. You're fast.
You're fast because they know where it all is.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've always said that. It's just like I'm amazed how quick those guys are.
I'm not believing that AOR Rocks or Nathan from Kentucky that this is the first time they've Googled furries fucking. I'm positive it's not. I'm positive that they know which sites are good versus which ones are not for fucking furries. They've been there before. They've lived it. Oof. Just horrendous. All right. And that wraps up another fine edition of Classic Metal Show. Jesus Christ.
Well, if you weren't in the chat room, you missed out.
Wow. Yeah, if you weren't in the chat room, this last hour probably means nothing to you.
Right.
But Jesus Christ. What the hell?
Yep.
Oof. All right.
Well, I know that Moogle Master wants to hear Primus.
Yeah.
But I think the only appropriate song to end the show with is Wasp.
Animal,
fuck like a beast.
I think that'll have to do.
I think that's a very appropriate.
Yeah, I'm with you. God, dude, I am absolutely. My stomach is like upset. That's just gross. I mean, really. Now that we know about furries, do you ever want to know any more about?
I've heard of them, but I've never explored it or even knew much about it. And for the fact that Moogle called into the show and even just brought it up out of the blue,
yeah,
it's like what? What about it? I want to be a furry.
All right, have at it. All right,
it's my lifelong dream.
To be a furry.
Yeah, I just want to be a furry.
I feel bad for the kid now. We got to get him a suit.
Yeah, he needs a German Shepherd suit.
I think we're going to have to do a Kickstarter
or GoFundMe.
Yeah, one of these things.
We got to raise him $1,000 and get him a furry suit.
I got to think we could do it.
I think it's possible because look, that pizza place over there got $1 million.
Yeah,
in a week.
We should be able to raise 1,000 in a month.
Yeah, exactly. Hail and Kill Caller, you're on the air.
I just want to know when this turned into like the Dr. Phil show because Tim calls in and tells us he's a fag. Moogle Master says he's a furry.
So I mean, what's going to happen next? You know.
I guess you'll have to tune it to find out.
Well, that's why everybody listens, because they want to know what's going to happen next.
Yeah, it's this show is definitely taking a turn for the perverse, but that's okay. It's still fun.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Night. Hell and kill. Fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here.
All right. Next week, Michael Schenker.
Okay. Well, we want to thank Urban Breed for being a part of the show tonight. Go pick up the new one from, what's the name of the band again?
Sirius Black.
Sirius Black. And it's European metal, if you like that stuff, and I'm sure you do. So go pick that up. And want to thank our good friend Bob Nalbandian for calling in. He was the Inside Metal, the Pioneers of Metal. Is going to be released on DVD this Tuesday. Right. And you can get it on Amazon or any kind of outlets. So if you haven't seen it and you've heard about it, heard us talking about it for over a year, it's your chance to get your hands on it and see it for yourself. So it's out in the stores or via internet stores Tuesday.
There you go. Go get it.
So go get it. You'll really love it. Chris and I love it.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to get out of here. We appreciate everybody who's called in or been a part of the show, part of the chat room, all you furries out there. Who knew?
I didn't know.
I didn't know either. So we're going to end with a couple songs. I'm going to let Moogle Master have his wish for John the Fisherman, and then I'm going to end with Wasp with Animal.
Nice. All right, perfect.
All right, we're going to get out of here. So this is Neeley along with my very good friend
Chris Hagan.
We're gone.
Bye, kids.